Well, hello, my YouTube family. Let's not even, let's, how's your weekend? My weekend was great. Family barbecue was fantastic. All was right with the world. Um, I made a little CVS trip on Saturday. It was unintentional. It was sort of intentional, but sort of unintentional. Because I needed to go to the Dollar Tree, which is right next door to the CVS. But when you're driving in, you go through the CVS parking lot before you go to the Dollar Tree. So I said, I have just a touch amount of funds. Let me see what I can get. I went in there looking for something specific. Oh, it was the Milani matte lip gloss that Emily Noel was talking about. Her latest video, she is wearing this red, oh sweet Jesus, but it's a matte. But I figure, okay. And it looks like the one that I'm still going crazy over. So I wanted to go and get that. But of course, they did not have it. They had the regular lip glosses. They didn't have the new matte glosses. So, you can't walk out of CVS without anything. So I was looking through makeup, of course. And, everybody and their mother has been talking about this. So I said, you know what? Okay, let me just jump on the bandwagon. And y'all were oh so right. Oh, my goodness, I'm wearing them today. Here's my baby. Hello, my boo-boo. Okay, let us talk about this. I know, late to the party. The party been over, Nancy. It been over months. It's been over months. And you knocking on the door now? What you knocking on the door for? This right here. This right here is life, people. This mascara is life. Does anybody smell mascara? I always sniff it. It's got a mascara smell, but I like the smell. In any event, I digress. Originally, the reason why I didn't want to get this mascara was because of the brush. It's like all over the place. One half of it is like sort of curved, and then the other side is half outside curved. So I'm like, I like simplicity with my mascaras. But everybody, Emily Noel, Color Beautiful, Destiny Gottlieb. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Y'all know the one I'm talking about. She always does high-end reviews, and she's preggers now. Y'all know the one I'm talking about. How do I forget her name? Oh my God, I watch her practically every day. And I forgot her name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Her, everybody and the mother was talking about this mascara. So why wasn't I paying attention when everybody was talking about it? No, I don't need another mascara, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. And then they showed the brush, and I was like, oh, no, this is not going to do me any kind of good. I don't know what possessed me to pick this up, but I did finally. Well, it was all the chatter in my head. So I picked this up. And this is also what I picked up. I didn't save the CVS because it was Saturday, people. I didn't save the CVS bag, but I did get a whole hell of a lot of coupons. Oh, sweet Jesus. I ain't got time, and I ain't got money. Mailed my bills today, as a matter of fact. Out they go. In any event, let's start with the liner, and then I will discuss. Because it looks like something that I've worn before, but au contraire. This is a newbie, okay? And I have been after this one for a while. Now, it looks more orangey on the screen than it really is. It's not that orangey. It's more of a orangey red. It's more of an orangey red, but on the screen, it's blatantly orange. I don't know why. In any event, let us start with the liner, which I do believe Shernice gave me. This is NYX. It's a mechanical liner. NYX, and this is in the color, I believe it's just red. Yeah, it's a retractable lip liner, and it's called red. I was right. NYX red, lined. I know it doesn't look like it's a lined red, but it is. And this right here is an NYX, and it is a matte lipstick. I know it looks just as orange as can be, and it really isn't. I really thought that would change the shade, but apparently not. This is Indie Flick. I have been after Indie Flick for a year and a day, and it is a matte, but you know I do not do well with mattes, and so I had to do a dollop, just a little bit of this on top. My Urban Decay Triple Shine. You know it's clear. It's called Ozone. It does have a name, but it's a clear. So, and as you can see, I have been using this one up. It's always between this one and the MAC lip glass that I'm always switching back and forth from. So this one, it was a lot closer. It was a lot closer to me. So I just said, okay, I'm just going to do a little dollop. But this, however, Indie Flick, it's a orangey red. It's an orangey red, but it is like potently orange on the screen. I don't know why. It is a matte. But you know that the NYX mattes are kind of creamy. This one is not so creamy. Maybe I picked up a not so creamy batch. But this one, even though you could see a little bit of a sheen, it needed a little help on the bottom and on the top. So on the bottom, I have a little lip balm, and then on the top, I have the Ozone. I mean, just a little droplet of the Ozone. But this is Indie Flick. Looking as orange as can be, but it's not really that orange. And I'm constantly bringing it up because y'all know me and oranges. I do not do well with oranges, and even looking at myself on the screen, on the monitor, I'm not happy because I know that's not what it really looks like. It looks more red, but on the screen, it is transferring itself to be a brilliant orange, and I don't do orange as well, even though y'all may think, well, Nancy, it doesn't look that bad. No, I don't. In any event, Indie Flick, which I finally got. I'm happy. I really wish it would look the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it and it doesn't look like this. Don't you hate when that happens? I hate that. I can't stand it. I'm looking at it and it looks more reddish orange. And then I'm looking on the screen and it is just as brilliant orange as orange can be. Almost a tangerine kind of an orange. No. So you're really not getting the true effect of what it looks more of like what I was wearing last week. That's really what it looks like. But I guess the orange side of this particular lipstick is making itself known. So there you have it, people. Yes, I guess I did a little, I did a little shopping. This mascara is life. And I got my Indie Flick, which I've always wanted. Indie Flick kind of reminds me of, what was the one I was wearing last week? Stoplight Red Velvet. It looks a little more like Red Velvet. That's what it looks like. It is, I'll have to say, it is more orangey than Red Velvet. Red Velvet has a slight touch of orange in it. This one has a little bit more orange, which I guess is what you're saying. So, but it is red. It's a bright orangey red. I can't, people. I can't. I don't know what to tell you. So the family barbecue yesterday was great. Pop drove me just a little mad in the morning. But other than that, it turned out very, very well. I have to say this. I have to say this about my father. And I think this goes for, it's going to happen to me, I'm sure. When you reach a certain age, every person that you speak to has to follow your directions, has to do what you say. And that's where my father's at. Like Saturday, well, actually, this started on Thursday. Thursday, I called a Haitian restaurant who makes beef patties. We call them pâtés, beef patties. And my aunt from Tuesday's family gathering gave me $30, and she wanted me to purchase 40 pâtés. They're like little itty bitty things. They're not like Jamaican patties. They're like little itty bitty patties. So she wanted 40 of them, which equates to $30 pure. So I'm like, okay, fine. She gave me the exact amount. Boom. I placed the order on Thursday over the phone. And then on Saturday, I went to pick them up after I had gone shopping. This is the reason why I went to the CVS, people. Went to the CVS to go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is where I had to buy my 5 air fresheners. I bought 5 new air fresheners. So my house is smelling beautiful. Because the air fresheners that were before the new ones, I wasn't smelling anything. And then I looked and I was listening. I'm like, oh, they're empty. But these air fresheners, they're gel beads. So I'll be able to see when they get lower, lower, lower until they finally are no more. So that's the real reason why I went to the CVS. And then the real reason was to go to Dollar Tree, but I had to make a pit stop to the CVS. Anyway, back to the story. So I went to pick up the 40 pâtés. They were ready. They were, I placed the order early enough on Thursday, and they usually say give them 24 hours for a huge order. A huge order is 40 pâtés. So went to pick them up, and I knew that the barbecue was on Sunday. So I put them in the refrigerator, and I knew that before I would leave, warm them up, and then they would be fresh and ready to go. Okay. Here's Sunday. So by the time I was finished, dressed, ready to go, Pop, thank God he was ready. He was dressed and ready to go. He gets in the car, and he goes, I'm feeling really bad. I said, oh, are you feeling sick? What's wrong? He said, no, I'm feeling bad because, your aunt, who is my mother's sister, they were thick as thieves like that. And my father liked her as opposed to other family members. He liked her the most. So on my mother's side. He said, I feel really bad. She came from Florida. She gave me, she did manage to bring him some stuff. So I had to give them that. I gave him whatever she gave me to give to him on Tuesday after the family dinner. So, she gave me stuff, and now I'm really feeling badly. I'm going empty-handed. I said, no, you're not. You're not going empty-handed. We got the 40 pâtés. He goes, yeah, but she gave you money to buy those. So that she's really paying for them. I want to go and get her something. So I said, well, we've got to go to the Western Beef, and we got to pick up some watermelons, because my cousin at the last minute texted me, and she said, oh, before you come, I hope you're not on your way. Could you please stop by somewhere and get a watermelon. So I said, no problem. So I said, we're going to the Western Beef. Maybe you want to pick up something like a little pie or something. And he goes, yeah, I'll think about it. So as we're driving there, he goes, no, I don't want to pick up a pie for her. I said, well, Pop wouldn't. And now I'm starting to, because he just can't stay on something. He's got to start to make trouble. I said, no, I don't want to pick up a pie. So I said, well, let's just go into the Western Beef, and maybe you could take a look around at the bakery section and see. You can see the nice cakes and stuff, and maybe you want to pick up a cake or something. And he goes, we're going to go. He's telling me, I'm the driver now. We're going to go back to the Haitian place, and I'm going to pick up some pâtés. I said, Pop, she gave me he goes, yeah, I know. She gave you money to get her some pâtés, so she's just really buying. Now he's getting, she's really buying them. But I want to buy her something for herself. She's really buying them for the barbecue. Not really. But I know the tone. I'm not going to say anything. So we're going to get a watermelon. Now they have, outside the Western Beef, they had an outside section loaded up with watermelon. We finally found one. And he goes, are you sure one is going to be enough? And I said, yeah, because she just said she just really wanted one watermelon. And they're kind of big. And he goes, let's get 2. I say, well, I don't think she really needs it. He goes, yeah, we're going to get 2. I said, okay. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, you know, watermelons aren't that cheap, but they were like 39 cents a pound or something. So we went in and we went into the bakery section. No, no, this is not going to do. This is not going to do. We have to go back to the Haitian restaurant. Okay, Pop. So as we're turning the cart to go pay, we are passing the other section of the frozen food section where they had like sliced up, wrapped in cellophane watermelons. Hold up, hold up. I said, what's wrong? He goes, why don't we get these kind of watermelons? I said, well, they're cut up. I said, they might be a little bit more. He goes, no, look at the price. Look at the price. Looking at the price. So I said, okay, you don't want you don't want to bring a whole watermelon. You want, so now I'm just leaving it all up to him because whatever I say, he's not going to listen to me anyway. So you want to take the whole watermelons back and you want to buy half watermelons instead. He goes, yeah, because you could see the inside and it looks really fresh, which he had a point. They were very nice looking watermelons. So I picked up the nice juiciest ones and I picked up a half and then I picked up another half. And I said, well, there you go. There's that one watermelon. He goes, no, pick up two halves because we're going to bring him two watermelons. I was hoping he wouldn't remember that, but so I picked up. So now it's 4 halves of watermelon. So I said, okay, so now I'm bringing the whole ones that we picked up from the outside. I'm putting them back. He goes, no, keep one in there. I said, Pop, we got 2 watermelons. Tina just really wanted one. She just wanted one. So now you know the name of one of my cousins. She just wanted 1 watermelon. Why are we bringing 2? This one looks nice. Bring it. He's my father. So we got 4 halves watermelon plus 1 whole watermelon. Seeing that he had made the decision, I am thinking that he is going to pay for the watermelons. Came up to 26 something. And I'm just standing there waiting for him to whip out his wallet. And he's looking at me. He goes, do you see the price? It's 26 something. And then he started to walk away. I was like, ain't this some shit? He is going to make me pay for it. Let me tell you what I had on me. I only had $39 on me. So 39 minus 26 now. And I'm thinking, good Lord, have mercy. I'm going to have to go to the bank to withdraw. But then I remembered, oh, wait a minute. Monday, which is today, is the last day of the month. We're going to get paid. So I eased up a little bit and I said, okay, fine. Packed up the watermelons and then I put them in the cart and he was waiting outside the Western Beef, hands in his pockets and all of that. So now I'm like a little bit ticked. So we walk back to the car. He takes the bags out and, oh no. And I said, why don't you take a couple of bags? And no. No, we're going to roll the cart to the car. Which means you're going to have to roll the cart back. And I was not parked that far, like a few steps. No, the bags are going to be too heavy. I opened the back of the car. Now I'm sweating and I'm upset. Or I'm getting there. I opened my back door. Oh, you want to put them in the back seat? I said, okay, let's put them in the back of the car. Open the trunk, put everything in the trunk. Okay. So we've got watermelon for days. We've got my aunt's 40 pâtés back in the trunk. Now we're heading back to, instead of going, first of all, we're going back. The barbecue started at 2 o'clock, okay? Just know that much. Now it's way after 2. It's like 2:35. Going back to the pâté place. So I said, do you want me to double park or do you want me to park? He goes, you can park the car, but you can stay in because I'm not going to be that long. I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to ask for like a few pâtés and then off we go. So I sit in the car. Thank God I kept it on with the AC. Because Sunday was a little warm. Yesterday was just a touch warm. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the time. Tick, tick, tick. And I'm thinking, what the hell is he asking for? Now, mind you, my aunt specifically said that she wanted nothing but beef pâtés, which were the 40 pâtés that I got her. And I guess I forgot to tell him she only wants beef. He comes back with, I said, how many did you get? 10. And she got 50. Okay. These are just for her. She's not going to share these with anybody. These are just for her. I said, did you get them in beef only? Or, no, there's a mix. There's chicken, there's codfish, and there's beef. I said, good luck with that. I said this to myself. I said, okay, so, all right, so you're good now? We can go? So we finally get there. We get there at 5 after 3. Everybody was already there. Everybody's already eating. And I'm coming in with bag loads, and he's coming in with bag loads. So he's all proud of himself because he took the bag with the 40 pâtés as well as her personal. And now he's making a big thing. These are the ones that you paid for, but I wanted to make specifically sure that you got a batch for yourself. These are just yours. Don't share them with anybody. And he's saying this in front of everybody. So my aunt, you know, she knows him before I came along. So obviously. So she hugged and they hugged each other and, oh, it's been so long and blah, blah, blah. I'm still carrying the watermelons. Okay. So I'm sweating and Tina's like, what are these? I said, these are your watermelons. She goes, Nancy, I just asked. I said, don't. I said, here, Tina, take these watermelons. Take them from me because I specifically wanted to just buy one. But my father, as generous a soul as he is, he wanted to get you 3 or 4, or I don't even know how many. So she's laughing. So that made me feel a little better. She said, oh boy, okay, fine. So she took them inside, kept them in the refrigerator. And then after we ate, like hot dogs, hamburgers, rice, potato salad, everything, the dessert was cake and watermelon. So she's in the kitchen. Now, some of us are outside and some of us are inside because the AC was blasting and I was going inside. By the way, my favorite sandals that I was wearing, one of the straps broke. So for a while there, I was just walking barefoot in the grass and whatever. And my cousin's like, you need to, let me get you some sandals. I said, oh, thank you. I will give them back next family gathering. So she actually found a pair of sandals that matched my I was wearing light gray pants, palazzo pants. And she found gray pairs of flip-flops. And I was like, oh, I'm color coordinated. Get me. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I said, I'll give them to you as soon as our next family gathering. So she said, okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. So we managed to have a good time. We managed to really have a good time. And I'm thinking my father just wants to stay for a couple of hours and then get the hell out of here. He was laughing hysterically, conversing with my aunt, conversing with my uncle. Everybody really had themselves an awesome time. And you know, when you kind of separate yourself from a situation and you just look at your surroundings, and I'm just looking at everybody, talking and laughing. We were laughing like nobody's, I had the most fun. And I just kind of separated myself just for a little bit, for like about 5 minutes. Everybody's yakety, 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 and I'm looking. And you know when you feel an overwhelming sensation of warmth and love? I said, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, this family has faults and We have bones in closets that, you know, other family members think we don't know about, but we really do. And I'm looking at my family and I said, this is just nothing but love. I am sitting surrounded by my family and I love them so much. So I finally got back into the conversation and, you know, laughing, having a good time. You know, after a while, it was like, you were pissed at your father? Really? Were you? Were you really mad at your father? He's having the time of his life. He's laughing hysterically with my uncle. My aunt is making me crack up. My cousin, he's making me crack up. My cousin, Tina's husband, he always makes me laugh. He is hilarious. And then my cousin who lives up in the boondocks, she came down and, you know, it was just, fun was eventually had by all. It started off a little tricky, but fun was had by all. The sun was going down, and that's when everybody was like, okay, we've overstayed our welcome. So everybody left at the same time. And I get home, emails already waiting for me. The next family dinner, I was like, oh, damn, for real? The next family dinner is going to be September 15th, which is perfect for me because the 15th is payday. So before I head on out to family dinner, I can cash my check, get some money, pay my bills, and be done with it. And have some money left over, thank goodness. So it was just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. It was a wonderful day. And I came home hot and sweaty and sticky. But I was just happy to have gone. You know, I was happy to have gone. And you know me. You know, the weekends I do, and I am in utter joy when I do absolutely nothing. But to be surrounded by love and family, there's nothing like love and family. I'm telling you right now. And Lord only knows there are people within the circle that we were in that, you know, sometimes you rub up against them the wrong way and things start to happen. But nobody was you know, certain people like to be the center of attention. But it is what it is. You just take it with a grain of salt after a while. You know what? You just take it with a grain of salt and you just pick your battles. And there was no battle to be had. So it was a wonderful, wonderful day yesterday. It really, really was. And Saturday wasn't so bad either because I bought my, and this right here, yeah, this is going to be used up. I should just throw all the other mascaras away, which I'm not going to do. But I buy mascara, that means one has to go, and I didn't throw it out yet. So, and I have no idea which one it is. I never do. It's not like I have one set to throw away. I buy my mascaras, and then I switch. So I'm constantly rotating. So that is it, people. That is all. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. This week, I thought it was going to be torturous until I remembered that next Monday we have off. Labor Day, people, Labor Day. And this Friday, we get out early. So this is going to be a nice week, I hope, because today it was one of these. So I was like very, very happy about that. So it was one of these. And I'm hoping the rest of the week is exactly the same way. And then on Friday, we get out at 3. Yes, sweet Jesus. I hope to be home by at least 3:30, 3:45. I would like that very, 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 very much. Okay. So that is that with that upon that. And then Monday, you won't see me on Monday. Y'all know. It's a holiday, people. I am going to take a day to myself to do nothing. So it's going to be a 3-day weekend of doing. I love that. Okay, so that is that with that upon that, people. That is it. That was my weekend. I hope you had a sensational weekend. These are lips of the day. I know they look orange. It's really not orange. Okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Now, I know 1,000 of you have this mascara. Let me know what you think about it. I got the Blackest black one. That's the one I got. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't say, but that's the shade I got. I got the Blackest black one. So let me know what shade you got, and you know how you like it, whether you like it or not. And fill me in, okay? I love you. Bye now.